This is the Ghetto Free Press, KYRC, Know Your Rights campaign. Here in Valdosta, Lowndes County, the state of Georgia, and around the world. Know Your Rights campaign. Listen and listen well. But there are some people who want to work and can't find work.
Yes, sir. Man, these are calluses on my hand.
Yes, sir.
This ain't no joke. This ain't no joke. Man, I get out here, man, I work my fingers to the bone to feed my daughter, take care of my family. If I can't get out here and find a job or find any work to take care of my family, what do you expect me to do? Now, I ain't giving you this face for nothing. My people getting mad. My people getting impatient. They got a right to be impatient. What you think we gonna do? Now, before it results to violence, I hope somebody get this message and reach out and do what's right. Man, we ain't asking for you to put us ahead of everybody else. We are asking for equality. That's all we want to do is be equal. That's it. That's all. Just give us that chance.
Will we tell our children? Yes. What will we tell our children now stationed at Moody Air Force Base? What will we tell our children? What will we tell our children? With white people and other people that God have created. And so our children are coming up. They're attending these schools and universities. But when they get out of these universities, they won't hire them. They are qualified. Just go down to Office Depot, go down to all these places and see how many blacks are employed. Go to your restaurants, see how many black waitresses are at these restaurants. It is as if though we are back in the 30s and 40s, and these so-called bourgeois Negroes who sit in these highfalutin jobs, they can't say nothing for their own people, not even for their own children, or they will be fired on the spot. They tell me this, but they won't tell you that. And I'm telling the world, because Jesus said in St. John 8:32 that ye shall know the truth, and that the truth shall set you free. And so I'm on a restricted criminal trespass warning. This is my 83rd day that they have banned me because I tell the truth to you. I am not like the Valdosta Daily Times. I am not like your TV stations. I am not like your radio station. I am a servant of the real Jesus Christ, of the real Muhammad, and the real Buddha, if anything good is in them. And so you can come after me, but in the end I will win, because God decreed heaven and earth would pass away, but my word will stand forever. So come on after me, and then I want you to watch where man leaves off and where God takes over. This ain't about me. Don't y'all know that? It's about the suffering people that have been suffering so long here in Brooks County and Lowndes County, and nothing is being done about it. So our children are filling the jails, filling the prisons, filling the probation roads, filling death rows, and many of them are just like me. They didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. I've been crying out to the world. I've been crying out to Al Sharpton. I haven't seen an Al Sharpton. I've been calling out to Jesse Jackson. I ain't seen no Jesse Jackson. I've been calling out to the United States Armed Forces as a United States veteran. Ain't nobody said nothing about my constitutional rights being trampled upon. Not in Russia, not in China, but right here in the United States of America. And so we better wake up. We better wake up, y'all. We better wake up. We had better wake up. When law enforcement take an innocent man, can take an honest, righteous man, and ban him without any reason at all, ban my freedom of movement. Well, hell, that's what they did under slavery. That's what they did under Jim Crow. And now they're doing it in 2013. So we must ask ourselves a question, in truth. How many black boys are now in jail? How many are on probation? How many are on death row? Because of lies by law enforcement. If they could do it to me, then they could do it to you. They can do it to your children. And I believe, based upon the precedent that have been set with me, they are planning it for your children to come. And so you Negroes, you white wrong people, you white right people, you Jews, Germans, Christians, Muslims, and those in the Arab world who got relatives in the United States, they could just be traveling Valdosta, just sightseeing at Wild Adventures theme park. They can pull you over and tell you you're under a criminal trespass warning and you just violated, so come go to jail with us. They'll put handcuffs on you, and they'll take you to the Lowndes County Jail. And although nobody's talking about it but me, 31 people have died for whatever reason in the Valdosta and Lowndes County Jail. Mayor Freddie didn't address the issue. Mayor Gale is not addressing the issue. The chairman of the Lowndes County Board of Commissioners and all elected officials in our community is not saying anything. And from 2009 to 2013 is like top secret in the land of the free and the home of the brave. We would expect that from what we learn in civic lessons, that something like that would be prevalent in some communist nation, or in Iran, or in Iraq, or in Palestine. But I'm not talking about any of those places. I'm talking about here in the United States of America, where we send our sons and daughters into foreign nations, talking about freedom and justice for foreigners, while our own rights are going to hell. I'm gonna close this out now. The half haven't been told. And this is why, listen, this is why I do not believe Dr. Dennard, listen, this is why Dr. Dennard and the Quitman 10+2 over in Brooks County, that District Attorney David Miller and others, the G.B.R, arrested for alleged voter fraud. We are getting ready to go into the third year. They have not gone to trial, and I do not believe, I say it with emphasis, I do not believe that the Quitman 10+2 can receive a fair trial in the Southern judiciary and not even in the state of Georgia. If they're gonna go to court, they got to go outside of the state of Georgia, because I've said it before, and they are proving it every day, that Georgia, the state of Georgia, the peak state, got their own set of laws, and they only respect the laws that they want and disregard others when they want to. Now, if this is hard for you, all I'm asking anybody to do, I'm challenging the Georgia Attorney General, and I'm challenging the governor of the state of Georgia. Call CNN, get me on the podium behind the mic with you, and let's debate the issues. Let me go back to my blog, kvci.blogspot.com, and let me show you something. Let me show you of the newsworthy incidents that have been ignored by the South Georgia press. But because I pressed it into the minds of people, this is why I believe they put a criminal trespass warrant on me over the Brooks County Board of Elections, July the 17th, 2012, a meeting concerning voting irregularities. Brian P. Kemp, the Secretary of State, sent Glenn Austin from Macon, Georgia, down to investigate, but they never responded back to the voters in Brooks County. And so we have the record. We have the record. We have the names of the 31 jail deaths. We have the names of the week of terror when 15 to 25 blacks were murdered in Quitman. We got the record of Earl Evans shot, burned up in a police car in Quitman, and he was a law enforcement officer. We got the record.
I'm glad to hear that, because you know what? Valdosta Daily Times ain't gonna report this story. You know why? Because Valdosta Daily Times are tied in. Huh? No, they're not gonna report this story. And I'm glad to hear that, because you know what? Valdosta Daily Times ain't gonna report this story. You know why? Because Valdosta Daily Times are tied in. Huh? No, they're not gonna report this.
2 weeks ago, and he's not allowed to be on the property by order of West Taylor. 2 weeks ago, and he's not allowed to be on the property by order of West Taylor.
You go in this area, you will get arrested, okay? You go in this area, you will get arrested, okay?
But
you have a criminal trespass warning for the area of Lowndes High School.
okay, everybody, all of us do.
No.
Well, I do.
As far as I know, it's just you.
Is that right?
2 weeks ago, and he's not allowed to be on the property by order of West Taylor.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
But no, you know me, man. I'm a vibe. I'll do that
you
question.
go in this area, you will get arrested, okay?
Okay, what can I
That's
say?
why.
Okay,
You either can stay right here.
okay, they got a public meeting down here. So you're telling me I can't go to the public meeting?
I do not know anything.
I got you.
about that.
But there's a public meeting.
All I'm saying is,
I'm not going.
I've been told.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is that there's a public meeting down here. So you all telling me that I cannot go to a public meeting, and I haven't violated no law.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do like you're saying, but
You have a criminal trespass warning for the area of Lowndes High School.
okay, everybody, all of us do.
No.
Well, I do.
As far as I know, it's just you.
Is that right?
As far as I
What?
know.
Okay, I don't want to hold up traffic. So what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do, bro?
Go back out this way.
Okay, man, this is gonna be interesting in court.
2 weeks ago, and he's not allowed to be on the property by order of West Taylor. 2 weeks ago, and he's not allowed to be on the property by order of West Taylor. 2 weeks ago, and he's not allowed to be on the property by order of West Taylor.
You go in this area, you will get arrested, okay? You go in this area, you go in this area, you will get arrested, okay? You go in this area, you will get arrested. You go in this area, you will get arrested, okay?
Valdosta Daily Times ain't gonna report this story. You know why? Because Valdosta Daily Times are tied in. Huh? No, they're not gonna report. I'm glad to hear that. Because you know what? Valdosta Daily Times ain't gonna report this story. You know why? Because Valdosta Daily Times are tied in. Huh? No, they're not gonna report this story.
I work 7 days a week so you can have food to eat. I do a lot of overtime, working hard on the assembly line. Every day I'm working hard for you. I don't mind working, baby, not as long as you've been true. I don't mind working 7 days a week so you can have